Elite Facts presents
7 of Africa's most deadly animals.
7.
Lion. Let's start with a no-brainer. It doesn't take a genius to know that lions are incredibly deadly. As adorable and as cute as they may be, it's definitely something you don't want to be in close contact with. Weighing in at a whopping 500 pounds, that's 200 kilograms, an elite member of the Big Five family, and the Big Five are 5 groups of animal species that are sought after while on safari. And although these giant cats are seen to be lazy during the day, much like our own cats, they are quite the opportunists when it comes to seeking out their prey. In a way, they use this laziness to lure their prey into false sense of security before striking them. Basically, it's the "you've come to the wrong neighborhood" tactic. It should be mentioned that despite their size and weight, that lions can run around 30 to 36 miles per hour. So if you were ever in a situation where you needed to run from a lion, all we're going to say is this: good luck. Your chances of escaping are essentially zero unless you were near a vehicle. We don't really need to go into specifics on how dangerous these things can be to humans, as it's essentially common sense not to mess around with them.
6.
Hippopotamus. We bet this one is going to shock some of you. Usually, we all tend to look at hippos and think, "Aw, how adorable." Even with their goofy but lovable looks, though, these creatures are actually considered to be up there with not only the most dangerous animals in Africa, but the entire world. Unsure of how dangerous they can be? Well, considering that the hippo is responsible for more human fatalities in Africa than any other large animal, we think that should be enough to convince you. That's right, they've caused more fatalities than lions. That is crazy. The reason for their short temperament is due to the fact that they're extremely territorial. Male hippos actively defend their territories, which run along the banks of rivers and lakes. Females don't do this as often, but can be found to be just as aggressive, especially if they sense anyone coming in between their babies, who stay in the water while she feeds on the shore. Hippos can run at speeds of over 20 miles an hour, and they have enormous jaws, which host up to 20-inch canines.
5.
Black Mamba. It wouldn't be a list about dangerous animals if a snake wasn't included somewhere on it, now would it? The black mamba, to put it simply, is big, fast, and extremely lethal. This breed of snake is known to grow up to 14 feet in length and is on record as one of the fastest land snakes on the entire planet, as it's been recorded to reach speeds of 12 miles per hour, or 20 kilometers per hour, when attacking its prey. As for their venom, the venom of a black mamba directly attacks the nervous system, thus paralyzing the victim. It's said that the amount of venom that's been released by just one bite is more than enough to take down a dozen men within the hour, and they can bite up to a dozen times during a single attack. Oh, but surely there's an anti-venom, right? Well, you're right, there is an anti-venom for a black mamba bite. Unfortunately, there's only enough to cure about 10% of snake bites in all of Africa. Without anti-venom to cure a person, there's a 0% chance of survival. 4. Cape buffalo. Now, when you compare the Cape buffalo to other animals on this list, like lions, snakes, and mosquitoes, yes, mosquitoes, we'll get to them a bit later, the Cape buffalo doesn't look that dangerous. However, did you know that Cape buffalo are said to have killed more big game hunters than any other animal, thus making them a part of the Big Five group we mentioned earlier? Buffalo are thought to take down around 200 people every single year. Their method of dealing with what they see as a threat is they charge and eventually gore their victims. What's even more dangerous is the buffalo is incredibly injured, as they're known to be more aggressive when protecting themselves. When you see Cape buffalo in Africa, they're usually not alone. They appear in very large and intimidating herds. Even when looking at them through binoculars from a distance, the males always seem to be staring right at you with intense dislike. Most Cape buffalo weigh in at a whopping 1,540 pounds. It's because of their size, speed, and the fact that most attack in herds that even lions are wary of them.
3.
Mosquitoes. Annoying? Yes, but are they really that deadly? Of course. They're so deadly that they've been ranked as one of the most deadly creatures in not just Africa, but on the planet. These little flies are the cause of over 1 million fatalities each year. Their danger lies in the way they transmit disease, particularly malaria. Mosquitoes are known for carrying many diseases with them and transmitting them to their unsuspecting victims by latching onto their skin and biting into them in an almost injection-like fashion. There are more than 5 million reported cases of the disease per year, and studies by the World Health Organization suggest that 2 infants succumb to the disease every single minute. It's deadly and spreads over wide distances, but the spread of the disease is due to its transmission via mosquito rather than through contact with sufferers. This is because it's transmitted through the blood. It's not the only disease mosquitoes carry either. They are also known to spread dengue fever, encephalitis, West Nile virus, and yellow fever.
2,
Puffer adder. Next up, we have another snake known as the puffer adder. Also known as the Bitus aritans, the puffer adder is considered to be Africa's deadliest snake, thus topping the black mamba. The reason for this is simply because it's responsible for the most human fatalities. Puff adders reach an average length of about 1 meter, and they're solidly built. These puffer adders are also known for having different colors. These color patterns all depend on their habitats, as they extend throughout Africa except for dense rainforests and deserts. The puff adder are well known for their large fangs, and its venom being powerful enough to kill a grown man with a single bite. Now sure, not nearly as toxic as a black mamba's venom. However, considering how often puff adder attacks are, that makes them a much greater threat than that of the black mamba. Puff adders rely on camouflage for protection and lie still if approached. Because of this, people tend to step on them and get bitten. Many fatalities occur because bites are not treated correctly, leading to infection and gangrene.
1,
Setse Fly. To end this list, we have yet another common disease carrier known as the Setse Fly. The Setse Fly, much like the mosquito, feeds on the blood of vertebrates. They spread the disease trypanosomiasis in humans by biting their victim and passing it through their mouth parts. Living in Africa, the death toll is that much more immense, as it's known to take the lives of 250,000 to 300,000 victims per year. And that's our list. Did we leave any out that you know about? Well, let us know in the comments section below. Please remember to subscribe and tap the bell button so you'll be notified when new videos are uploaded. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more elite facts.